this breaking story, Donald Trump's ICE just captured Karoline Leavitt's own family. That's right. This story is literally just as bizarre as it sounds. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button if you cannot wait to see Donald Trump and his supporters face karma. And karma they'll absolutely get. I mean, Trump and Republicans have been melting down over the calls to not follow illegal orders, and all this does is show how weak they really are.
Jessica, do you agree that a video calling on the military writ large to disobey the commander-in-chief's orders is in fact seditious?
No, I don't. And I don't think anyone in their right mind would agree with that. The video is explicit that you should not obey unlawful orders, that actually your sworn duty is to the Constitution, not to a commander who's asking you to do illegal things. We've talked about this now 3 days in a row. So 3 days in a row, I'm going to say it would have been more ideal if there was specificity about the type of orders that you are hearing from lower ranking officers that they're concerned about. So if that's Venezuelan boat strikes, like why did General Halsey resign from the Southern Command?
You don't know.
But that's why I said why. It's in the form of a question. You're right. He just wanted to spend more time with his family. He
don't know if people are even...
Leave his family out of it, Jessica.
Don't make me talk about Todd Starnes. Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump addressing that meeting of generals and saying, you're going to have to help us clean up these blue cities, those kinds of things. But to Greg's point about, you shouldn't be elevating these people. They are doing exactly the wrong thing in Greg Gutfeld's mind, because now the face of the Democratic Party is Mark Kelly. It's not Zohran Mamdani. You have Donald Trump smiling at Mamdani, and you have Mark Kelly, who's a decorated veteran, who is married to basically like the equivalent of an American saint.
And aside from that, Trump's ICE continues to be more and more despicable. Still, this isn't as bizarre and ironic as our main story.
My daughter messaged me. Now, she lives in San Diego with her husband and her 6-month-old baby. She has been going through the immigration process. Her husband's from America. She's been going through it. She's got right to the end of it. She had her immigration appointment yesterday. I got a message from her saying, Mum, ICE are going to detain me. Katie overstayed. It's been 2 routes to get your residency, okay? She's married to Stephen. She's got a baby. Her baby's not even 6 months old. She has followed this route. She has got right to the end of it. She had her meeting yesterday at the immigration offices. They literally signed it off. It just needs to go in front of a judge. When she came out of the meeting, they detained her. They arrested her in front of her husband and her baby.
That's right. Trump's ICE just captured Karoline Leavitt's family. Take a look at this breaking story. Karoline Leavitt's world just collided head-on with the very immigration crackdown she defends every single day from the White House podium. Tonight, the Trump administration's brutal ICE raids have become a personal crisis for the president's own press secretary. Brand new reporting reveals that Leavitt's family has been directly swept up in the raid operations, tearing through communities across America. Her own nephew's mother, Bruna Ferreira, is now locked inside an ICE detention facility in Louisiana and facing deportation to Brazil. Ferreira has lived in the United States since she was a child. She has a son who is now 11 years old, and he's been waiting every day for her to come home. According to the Daily Beast, Leavitt's brother Michael had a relationship with Ferreira years ago that resulted in the birth of their son, Michael Jr. Ferreira's sister has launched a GoFundMe campaign to fight the ICE charges and reunite the family. It has already raised more than $14,000 from people stunned by the situation. The irony is brutal. Karoline Leavitt has spent months defending President Trump's mass raids as necessary and righteous. Now the White House is insisting that Ferreira is a criminal, illegal alien, and that under Trump and Secretary Noem, every undocumented person is subject to deportation. Yet reporters have been unable to confirm the supposed battery charges federal officials are using to justify this detention. And Ferreira's family says she grew up here, played by the rules, and maintained legal status through DACA programs. Tonight, the Leavitt family is publicly begging for help, while the White House press secretary continues to defend the very system tearing her nephew's mother away from him. Bruna's sister says the boy is devastated and praying his mother will be home for the holidays. What was once political rhetoric has now become a personal nightmare for Trump's chief spokesperson, and the question now is impossible for her to avoid. When the ice machine comes for your own family, do you still defend it? Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.